Opidiva, I have 6 months to plan a wedding. My boyfriend just proposed to me.
What is the budget?
Let me ask. I have 6 months to plan. My boyfriend just proposed to me. OMG, please help me. Okay, so yeah, let's
first and foremost, I'm going to ask you that.
You tell me to calm down now.
Calm down.
Hey, beautiful people, welcome to Let's Talk Weddings. If you're new here, you're absolutely welcome. My name is Zainab, and we have Opidiva here. So on here, we talk about weddings, relationships, issues in the wedding industry, like anything wedding related as well, love related. Catch it on this channel, right? And for brides, we've got your back. So I mean, this is the perfect place that you can be when planning your wedding. Anyways, in this video, we are going to be doing like a wedding checklist, right? So let's say your boyfriend proposed to you, for instance, half of the year is June, yeah. So let's say your boyfriend proposed to you in June or in December. To cut the long story short, you have 6 months to plan your wedding. 6 months is not too short. It is not too long. I think it's just perfect to start planning your wedding.
Exactly.
So Opidiva here is going to be doing us the honors, right? She's going to be giving us a wedding checklist, a well-detailed wedding checklist. So get your pen, save this video so you can watch later if you have 6 months to plan your wedding. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes, you are. Let's go.
So the first month, you have to set a budget. Okay, what budget do I want to
so immediately?
Yes.
See, let's do it as if it's your client you're talking to, Opidiva, right? Your client comes to you and like, Opidiva, I have 6 months to plan a wedding. My boyfriend just proposed to me.
What is the budget?
Let me ask. I have 6 months to plan. My boyfriend just proposed to me. OMG, please help me. Okay, so yeah, let's
first and foremost, I'm going to ask you that.
You tell me to calm down now.
Calm down. I'm going to ask you that, do you actually want a big wedding or you want an intimate wedding?
Okay.
Then if you tell me, okay, maybe you want either one of the two, okay, what is your budget? Do you have a budget in mind? Okay. So when you tell me your budget, then the second thing is to choose a wedding date. Okay. Yes, you have to choose a wedding date.
I'm going to stop you at this point, right? Okay. I mean, we don't have a wedding date yet. Okay. But we kind of know the month, that want to get married. But the date is still like shaky. Okay. So is that good? Are we good to go?
Yeah, you are good to go, but you have to have a particular date because of the vendors. We need to tell the vendors that this, because when I contact a vendor, they will ask me, what dates are we looking at? Okay. When you have your wedding budget, then you choose your wedding date. Okay. Then afterwards you book a venue. Okay. So I wouldn't even tell you to be very slack on that, because the same way you are thinking of getting married, someone else is thinking of getting married too, and the same venue you are actually having in mind, someone else might be thinking, oh, I want to use that venue.
The same way they propose to you, they must have proposed to 10 other brides. Yes. So you have to.
Yes, you have to do that. Yeah. Then you create your guest list. Okay.
So so all this is happening in the first month.
In the first month. Yes, month one.
Month one.
Yeah, I call it here foundation and big decision. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Create a guest list now in month one. Is it not too early?
It's not everybody you want to invite to your wedding.
No, but I already know the number of guests I want to invite. Okay. I may not at this point know the guests' name. But I know 200 guests.
200 guests. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Then you select your bridal party.
Okay, in month one, you select your bridal party.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Then you book your vendors. Some of the vendors like caterer, decorator, photographer. Those three vendors. Yes, those three vendors. Okay. They are very important. Caterer, because things are very expensive in the country lately. We have lots of things expensive, and some of the caterers, when you book them down, when you send like a commitment fee, they just get the things that are not perishable. The non-perishable items, food items. Like they can still get bag of rice, they can still get groundnut oil.
before so that it would increase.
Yes, before it will increase. Makes then sense, the photographer as well. So for photographer, the same way you are thinking of using let me use what photographer should I use? Maybe should I use Kelala?
Okay.
The same way you are thinking of using Kelala, someone else is thinking of using him as well. So except you want him to send a representative over to the venue. Then decorator as well. It's very important you book your decorator ahead too. Because if you have this particular decorator you want to use, like we have some decorators like back to back, they work every weekend. So ever since we started this year, back to back they work every weekend. So it's better you book your decorator. So we are now going to the month 2.
Month 2, okay.
Yes. Vendors are I actually term it vendors and outfits.
Okay.
You finalize.
First month is foundation.
Yes.
Second month is vendors and outfits.
Yes.
Okay.
You finalize.
So, month 2. We have 4 months to go.
Yes.
Okay.
You finalize wedding theme and colors.
Okay.
What color are you going for? You know, maybe it's cockroach orange and
it's cockroach orange.
We have plenty colors now. You know, you just some people will just mention a color and you'll be like, I have to. Most of the time when they mention a color, I'll just be like, let me go and search for this color. How does it look like?
Yeah.
So you know, they just come up with any color. Then you know, wedding theme as well. Do you want a garden themed wedding, or do you want an indoor wedding? You know, things like that.
Or a wedding.
Some people used to have garden themed wedding and an indoor wedding. For the exchange of vows, they have the garden themed wedding, and for the reception and the traditional wedding, they do that indoor. You understand? So you choose. You finalize on your wedding theme. You have to finalize on the wedding theme and color. Then you choose an order wedding attire. That's for yourself, for the groom, and for the bridal party. Then you book your makeup artist and hairstylist.
In month 2.
In month 2.
Okay.
Very important. And your gilly artist.
Okay.
Please don't say that can still wait. So if you are the type that have a specific DJ and live band that you want to use, it's important you book them as well too. So please book them early to avoid story that touches the heart. If you're the type that have a particular place you want to have your honeymoon, please start planning it on time.
Especially if it's like traveling outside the
destination
country.
Start planning it, please.
You can even start applying for the visa.
Exactly. Start planning it for the month 2.
Yeah.
So I will go to the month 3 now.
Okay.
Month 3, I actually term it invitations and details.
Okay.
So month 3, you start sending out invites.
That means invites.
Yes, the guests. I told you that in month 1 you can actually have a guest list in month 1. So you start sending your invitation, e-invite. Preferably, I prefer the e-invite.
Yeah.
I prefer e-invite. I prefer e-invite.
Yes. Saves you so much.
Yes. So you start doing that. Then month 3, you plan and book your pre-wedding shoot.
Okay.
If you have a particular location you want to use, if you want to do a vintage pre-wedding shoot, if you want to do a rustic pre-wedding shoot, please start planning it. Yes, start planning it. Start getting your outfits, the dresses you want to use. I had there was a time I had a bride that she said she had been telling her groom to get his outfit for pre-wedding shoot for a long time, but he didn't. On the day of the pre-wedding shoot, the groom was looking for dress. He started looking for a shirt, what to wear. I think he told me that day that he went to the market.
I was about to say that.
So please start planning it. Please start planning it ahead. Yes. Then I have finalized menu for the month 3. The menu list. Finalize it with your caterer. Do you want rice? Do you want basmati rice? Do you want Chinese? Do you want Iyan? Do you want there are some Ondo food, they say pupuru, ikokore, what do you want? And we have some Igbo foods too that they tell you afang. Please finalize it with your caterer, so that on the wedding day your caterer will not bring a bar. You say, no, I didn't want a bar, I wanted pounded yam. Then you select your wedding rings. Month 3.
Okay.
Yes, select wedding rings.
Okay.
Yes. If you want, I don't know.
Diamond, sterling silver.
Yes, select your wedding rings preferably. Yeah. Then if you are
platinum,
if you are the type that you want to dance during your wedding, there are always this dancing thing. Maybe the bride wants to come in with her friends, with dance. That is if it's needed though. I stated it here. I said if needed, you can begin the dance rehearsal with your Ashwebi ladies, you know, the way you want to dance in and all, you can begin it.
How time flies. Like,
I'll go to month 4.
Already month 4 already. Okay.
I'll go to month 4. I term it decor and logistics.
Okay.
So you finalize your decor and the floral arrangements.
Okay, the kind of decor you want.
And the floral arrangements with your decorator. Okay. Then you schedule wedding dress and suit fittings.
Okay.
Yes, schedule wedding dress and suit fittings. You know, it's important that.
Did you mention that, like, maybe that will be in the vendor?
That would be yeah. You schedule wedding dress and suit fittings.
Okay.
Then you plan sitting arrangements. Okay. You can start planning it in the month 4.
The VIP.
Yes.
VIP,
do you want
VIP.
Your family to be at the right side? Where do you want your, there's always a floor plan. We call it floor plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though it's your event planner that would actually draw out a floor plan, but the event planner will actually act on instructions given to her. You will tell her what you want. Oh, I want my family to be on the right hand side. I want my family to be on the left hand side. That's if you are the bride or groom. I want my friends, you tell her how you want the whole setup to be. Then you confirm honeymoon bookings.
Okay.
Yes, you confirm honeymoon bookings.
What if visa is not out?
No, I think most visa now lately is 15 days. Yeah, I think it's 15 days.
Okay, now
15 days, and we're already in month 4.
Oh, okay.
15 days. So month 3, you start planning your honeymoon. Then you confirm your honeymoon bookings. Month 4. Okay. I think it's 15 days.
Oh, that's
15 days. So month 5, final touches. I call it final touches. Yes. Yeah.
You're getting married next month. I think we should do.
I call it.
Maybe in our next video, we'll do. You have 30 days to plan your wedding. That would be the most chaotic wedding ever.
Yeah, month 5, I call it final touches.
Okay.
You conduct food and cake tasting.
Okay.
We have some brides that want to taste the cake.
I would love to.
Because I even had a bride last year.
Yeah.
The cake, I was even the one that picked the flavor for her. I told her to go with vanilla, tangy lemon vanilla. That's what we call it. Then chocolate and strawberry. Okay. So she said she was actually in the US then, but she said she would want her older sister to taste it. Okay. So we had to send the cake out. I told the baker, and she sent some cut out to her, like vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. So same with the caterer as well. So you might tell her that you want to taste her basmati rice. You want to taste her.
But is it not too late though? Like, if you now say, I don't like the food.
Definitely you would like it. or you would tell her that, okay, I want this to be added. Oh, pepper is too much, salt is too much, Maggi is too much. So preferably it's better to conduct food and cake tasting. Then you plan.
You cannot just cancel on her.
Definitely. This present situation of the country. You plan and schedule your wedding rehearsals.
Okay.
Yeah, at least in month 5 too. At least you should even be rounding up by then with the wedding rehearsal. You should be perfecting it already by then. Okay. Then you confirm with all vendors that you have actually booked decorators, the photographer, makeup artist. Are we good to go?
DJ,
please, I want to actually advise all couples to be. It's very important you confirm with all your vendors.
Yeah.
I had a wedding last year, and I think I made that mistake. Yes, there's no how. Everybody is bound to make mistakes.
Yeah.
I made that mistake. I sent 2 designs to the baker. So the second design was the one we finally agreed on, in which I told the baker, and she said, oh, we are good to go with it. On the wedding day, I already felt the baker already know that, oh, we are going to go with the wedding the second wedding cake design. On the wedding day, she brought the first wedding cake design, and the bride felt bad.
Oh, wow.
So I think it's very important. Month 5. Oh, please, you can even tell the baker too. Please, can you send me what I sent to you? What are we getting? Let me see again. Then the month 5, then you get a detailed wedding day timeline. Every event planners must know how to create a timeline. As an event planner, you should know that is one of the very most important thing you must know how to do. You must know how to create a wedding timeline so that your bride and your groom, they will not be late. They will be able to keep to the timeline. I guess
and share it with the
yes, and you also share it. Even you have to share it with the vendors too. Okay. If you want your vendors to come, maybe the vendors to come by, they should have finished setting up by 10 a.m. Which means the vendors must have actually gotten to the venue by 7 or 8 a.m. so that they can finish setting up by 10 a.m. So it's very important you create a wedding timeline. The months I have execution and relaxation. Woo! You're not supposed to be stressing yourself in month 6 again. In fact, I used to tell my bride most of the time, whenever I'm actually coordinating for them, they're not giving me the full planning thing. They are the ones doing the running here and there. I used to tell them, now you are supposed to be relaxing in the month 6. You're not supposed to be stressing yourself. Yeah. Because that's when you say, I'm already dark, I'm already slim, I cannot hit, I cannot please. You need to be relaxed before your wedding day. You need that glow, that beautiful glow. Abi, what? How would I even put it? On wedding day, it won't be nice. You looking slim. Kí ló ṣe ìyàwó? Why ti ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣe kíní kan? Stress ni. No. Oh, an event planner ni.
But some people would love to look slim on their wedding day, no?
But when you look slim, you let it be minimal. It's not as if your neck, some people, their wedding dress, it will make the neck to be bringing out. So please, you need that glow. You need to.
And I just want to add this for month 5 as well. Before even month 6, like if you're having like a dental appointment, go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Check your eye if you feel like your eye. Exactly. Because there was something I read somewhere. Yeah. I think maybe a weekend to her wedding or something, some days to her wedding. Okay. She had like she wanted to do something to her eye. I think so. Right. Oh. I don't know. Maybe to put eye drop to make her eye clearer or something. I can't remember. Right, so she went to the pharmacy. Then the what's her name? The pharmacist there. Although I think she wasn't a pharmacist at the end of the day. Right, now gave her like a wrong prescription. So she went home, put it in her eye. That was where her problem started. Wow. She could not open her eye. And I think her wedding was like in the next 2 days. Right? Wow. So they went back to the pharmacy, to complain. I cannot open my eye, eye swollen, like literally she could not see. Right. Then the main pharmacist was the one that was there. That one now asked, a few questions. What did they give you?
Did they give you?
Like, I came here, this person gave me this, that. Explain everything to him or to her. And he was like, oh my God, that this is not what the person should have given you. So the person gave you like a wrong something. What can be done? The deed has already been done. It's not like that this cannot be reversed until maybe a week later. Wow. So she had can they cancel the wedding? Wedding that is tomorrow, right? So they could not cancel the wedding. They had to go through with the wedding with her swollen eyes.
Anything can happen actually. Anything can happen,
So just confirm everything.
Yes, confirm everything.
So that month 6, you don't take any chances when it comes to altering your face or your teeth or your nose. If you are doing BBL, do BBL before then.
So for the month 6, I have you pack your emergency wedding kit, your safety pin, wipes, extra makeup,
flat slippers.
Yes, your things. You pack it.
Tissue paper.
Yes. Yeah. If you want to also delegate responsibilities to family and friends, please delegate it in month 6. Yes. Then you have a final dress fitting. Your month 6.
Month 6.
Yes. Then you confirm RSVPs and finalize guest counts. Then get some rest and enjoy your wedding day.
Ooh.
Yeah. Get some rest. In fact, if you want to lodge in a 5-star hotel for 2 days, go there.
Relax.
You want to go for facials, go and have your facials. If you want to go
but make sure it's not chemical.
Yes, make sure it's not chemical, that it won't be a case of what I ordered. So make sure it's not chemical. So if you want to go for your pedicure, go for it.
Do it. Just last minute
relaxation. Yes.
So. That was a long one. 6 months. So how would 1 month planning be?
No, we have some brides so that they'll tell you that they want to get married in. I think I have.
Want to get married in 1 month.
Married in.
I think it's doable.
1 month. Yeah, I think
it's doable. You just need to.
And also 3 months as well. I've had cases of.
I really want to know how 1 month. 3 months is still fair, but I want to really know how 1 month is. Anyways, we'll probably do that later in another video. Thank you so much, guys. If this was useful to you, let's know in the comment section below. I think I've heard I've had like a couple of comments where people are like, "Oh, thank you, we really needed this." I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah,
some of them have even contacted me. I'm like, "Oh, who is the event planner?"
Oh, there was even one that contacted me of recent. She said she saw my name on YouTube. She said she wants to. In fact, our budget is actually, is it 4 million or 5 million for 100 guests? And she said, I think when we talked about this, there was a particular time we talked about wedding budget or so. I think was it last year or 2 years back? So she said, can we work without 4 million for 100 guests? You know, but our wedding is still next year, actually.
It's next year, 2026.
Yes.
So you can't work again.
January.
You can't work
January.
again.
So I just know that the earlier the better. Maybe we start planning by September. Let's see what we can actually come up with.
I hope she comes back though. I hope she comes back, and I hope that it's no longer 4 million, because 4 million is small.
Exactly.
It's really
exactly.
Small, except
because things really are expensive. I told her that we can't decide now. We can't even say, oh, I can't tell you now, oh yes or no, because
I just said it because I mean it just goes to show that people are watching.
Yeah, definitely. People are watching.
So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Drop your comments. We would love to read from you. See you all in the next one.
Bye.